What's up, everybody? Just out here kicking back in the 40s in East Oakland. I'm down here doing some things on 41st Ave, the home of the 41st cycles. But what's up with everybody? Who's out there just kicking back, relaxing? Wanted to see if anyone wanted to come on, do a little random drive around the town. What's up with you? Who's on here? Just out here kicking back in the town on 41st Ave. I'm in the town. I'm on 41st, right here by East 14th by International. Kicking back. I'm about to drive around for a little bit. What's up with y'all, man? Hopefully everybody's doing good. Just kicking back. Wanted to go live with you guys out there. You feel me? Hold on real quick. Let me put this on silent like that stupid phone won't ring again. Where's everybody at, man? Me. I just want to drive around the town for a little bit. Yeah. Where's Gunner's fight gonna be playing as? Is it really pay-per-view? I guess. I'm not sure. I heard something about it being pay-per-view. So I'm over here on 41st. The old school 41st Cycles barrio. If you old school, you remember that. Just kicking back out here in the town. Now I was paying some bills right here down the street. Down the street's bumpy. Want to cruise around and go live with some of you. See who's out there. You feel me? So what's up with y'all? Who's out there? I'm driving down 41st Ave. This is where they filmed the documentary Children of Violence back in 1982 when they showed the homies from 41st Cycles, one of the old school cliques out here. The barrios of East Oakland. Now we're on Foothill. Hella graffiti over here. Dang, there's traffic over there. On the other side, there's hella traffic on Foothill. Over here cruising around, there's a Zamorano. Los Taquitos Zamoranos. The Hells Angels squad on Foothill. You gotta see it. So what's up, man? I'm heading to the Dirty 30s. Who's on here? What y'all doing? I just want to go live. Just want to say what's up to everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video I made yesterday called History of the Chicano Barrios and Gangs in Oakland. Some people criticized it, but hey, I can only do so much, you feel me? But at least I'm telling the story. Nobody else is telling the story, so you feel me? Someone got to do it, you know? But now I'm on 39th and Foothill in the middle of rush hour. The video was interesting as fuck. That's good. I'm gonna remake another video too on the topic. It's the history of the Pachucos or the Zoot Shooters, which was the era before all that stuff I talked about. I briefly mentioned it before. I mentioned it yesterday, but I'm gonna make a better video. I did one before, but it's not a good quality, so I'm gonna make a better quality one with more info. There's La Finca. Remember, there used to be La Hacienda back in the days. If you guys are old school, you remember we're on 38. The big bag 38 locals. You feel me? 38 in Foothill. In the Dirty 30s. Yay! But yeah, I just want to randomly drive around and and talk to my public. See who's out there. Oakland Latinos United, Jose, out here in the town, kicking back. It's a nice sunny day, chilling. There's Cesar Chavez Park right there. Those of you who know that spot. The Dirty 30s, 38 Park. You feel me? Hella graffiti over here. Do an interview with Duke of Dark Room. I would like to. If he'd be down, I mean, I talk to him on IG all the time. You feel me? And he answered a lot of questions that I asked him. So he's a pretty open dude. Maybe one day I'll get him to see if he wants to do an interview. That'd be dope. There's a mural of Benito. Benito, he's an old activist from out here, from the Fruitvale area. He passed away already. I met him back in the days when I was a youngster. He was an elder of the community. Old school Chicano dude. Come on, man. You motherfucker, man. These motherfuckers do not know how to drive, man. I grew up on Darkroom, although the metalhead, I think, crooked. What did he say? I couldn't read what he said. Crooked is a metal fan, I think so. But, yeah, I grew up on Darkroom since way back in the days. Hella traffic right now. I got caught right in the middle of rush hour out here on Foothill near 35th, heading towards 34th Ave. But yeah, I grew up on Darkroom. I mean, I've known about them since they were Temporary Insanity. You feel me? That was back, what, like 92, 93, 94? Way back. Hopefully you guys checked out that video about the history of Darkroom. I'm about to do one soon about the history of the Funky Aztecs, another old school rap group from the Bay Area. You feel me? There's a Chicano mural right there on 34th. You feel me? Now we're over here on Foothill by Fruitvale. Nah, this ain't Berkeley. Nah, the Funky Aztecs were from Vallejo. There's the Walgreens. You guys know this. Yeah, the Funky Aztecs were from Vallejo. We're over here on Foothill and Fruitvale and 33rd. You feel me? We're in the heart of the barrio in Oakland. This is the heart of the motherfucking barrio in the town. See the street vendors. It's like you're in Little Tijuana here. That's why I like coming over here. Well, I grew up out here, but, you know, I don't live out here in this area no more, but it always brings back memories when I'm out here. You feel me? I remember back in the days, that store used to be a pharmacy when I was a little kid. And then over there used to be a bar called the Three Monkeys Bar. And over there where the laundry's at, there used to be a club called Faces. I remember that spot. If you guys are OGs, you know what I'm talking about. If you're a youngster, you might be like, what? What is that? I've never heard of it. Maybe your tios told you about it. But yeah, man, now I'm going down Fruitvale. El Valle de la Fruta. There's a Spanish-speaking city, Unity Council. Out here kicking back. But yeah, man. So I'm over here kicking back, and I'm driving down Fruitvale. Hella traffic right now. I got caught up in rush hour, but it's all good. Hopefully you guys enjoying the live feed. I'm just driving down Fruitvale. You feel me? Driving down the hood. There's the park. There's De La Cruz Park. Josie De La Cruz Park. There's the famous Chicano mural on Fruitvale. It's been there for hella years. town business. There's that mural. I like that mural right there. This is old already. Now we're on Fruitvale and East 14th, or International as they call it now. I still call it East 14. Now we're going down International for East 14th. There's a taco truck. There's my favorite taco truck right there. Migriense, the one in the Goodwill parking lot. That's my favorite spot right there. That's my spot. I don't care what anyone says. Hands down, that's the best taco truck in the town. There's other good ones, but that one's the best to me. I've been going to that motherfucker since I was a kid. Cruising down the hood. Hopefully you guys like that video y'all did yesterday. It had a lot of glitch, a lot of game, a lot of history for y'all that maybe don't know the history of the town of Oakland, at least of the Latino Chicano barrios in the town, which don't get talked about much, but you feel me? That's why I'm here, to tell those stories. You know what I mean? Because I feel the town, at least Raza in the town, we don't get talked about much. And, you know, if no one's going to do it, then we're going to do it. You feel me? We'll tell our own fucking story. That's the way I look at it. Now I'm in the Murder Dubs. The Murders, 23rd. Over here in the motherfucking Dubs. The 20s. The Twumps. Oh, thanks, man. Gracias. So this is the Dubs over here, the Murder Dubs. You feel me? There's Taco Sinaloa, the taco truck. That used to be the AMW root beer back in the days, if you were old school. But that's the Taco Sinaloa, popular taco truck. I still like Migriense more though, the Goodwill parking lot. We're on 15 on East 15th. This is one of the other barrios of Oakland, East 15th, 15. OG barrio right here, going back to the 23rd Ave gang in the 1940s. You feel me? This is an old school barrio right here, 15, East 15th. I'm sure some of y'all heard of this hood if you're familiar with Oakland politics and history. You feel me? Here's 23rd and East 15th. We in the Dubs. I opened up that store again. It was boarded up for a while. What's good to eat? A lot of places, man. I had some Puerto Rican food earlier at that spot. And there's a hell of taco trucks in Oakland, if you know Oakland. That Puerto Rican spot on Fruitvale called La Perla. I ate there earlier. So I'm full. You feel me? I know the owner. His name is Jose Cruz. Cruz, I think his last name. Yeah, OG Puerto Rican dude. Right here on 23rd and Foothill by Garfield Elementary. You know this hood, man. If you from the town. Now we going down Foothill. This is the Dubs, the Murder Dubs. You feel me? The Murders. But yeah, man. Someone got shot right there, probably. But yeah, man, it's been hot out here in Oakland, man. Hella fucking shootings. You guys hear about that shooting of that party bus up there? It was on the freeway, and then they shot up the bus again by Seminary. Feel me? Killed 2 youngsters, man. They were only like 19 and 16 years old, man. Senseless ass bullshit. They must have shot up the bus like 100 times. You feel me? Some senseless ass shit, man. We in the Dubs. Now I'm going down 27th Ave. You guys know this hood. This is where they filmed Gang Wars on this block. I think I showed it to you guys a long time ago, but yeah, they filmed Gang Wars right here. Back in the documentary, the Norteño scene was filmed on this street. You feel me? And these apartments over here, they showed these apartments. But yeah, man. We're on 27th. There's a Centro Infantil de la Raza. It's an old school Mexican Chicano preschool. But yeah, man. So who's on here? Where's everybody at? That's the old school indoor flea market. But back in the days, that used to be Oakland Hospital. It used to be a hospital. I used to work in that building too, right there. I worked there in yeah, I used to work right there in that building for 2 years. Not like a year and a half. It used to be a hospital, and then there was the indoor flea market. You know, that was back in the days. And then over there, that's the Cesar Chavez School. That used to be the Montgomery Wards building, Monkey Wards, if you guys remember that. But if y'all youngsters, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you old school, you know what I'm talking about. You feel me? So what's up with everybody? I see there's not a lot of people. It's probably early, but you know, I just wanted to get on just to fuck around, see who was on here. You feel me? But hopefully everybody's having a good day. I'm over here in the Murder Dubs on 27th and East 14th or International. Kicking back in the town, in the old barrio, in the old hood. So yeah, man, I'm just driving down East 14th, International. Back over here where I passed earlier by the Migriense taco truck, by the Goodwill parking lot. Now someone asked me if there's something good to eat. That place right there, that's one of the best taco trucks in the town right there. Migriense. To me it is anyways, you feel me? 2900 and East 14th. Yeah, right there, that taco truck is fire, man. That's my spot right there. I heard some people tell me this place is good too. I think it's called Tamarindo. This spot right here, but I never been to it yet though. But hella people tell me it's smacking, but I ain't been to it yet. So if you been there, let me know if it's good. Pero no conozco, no he ido. You feel me? Just cruising down the town, relaxing. It's a nice sunny day. It's hella warm out here today. You feel me? It's nice. But yeah, man, these bus lanes though, man, they make so much traffic and congestion, man. You only got like one lane open on this damn street. Can you believe that? Now we're on Fruitvale and International. We're in the heart of the barrio, East Oakland. The heart of the Fruitvale area. Like I say, the heart of the Raza Barrio in the town. Feel me? But yeah, I just wanted to cruise around and show you guys around Oakland. East 14, like exactly La Internacional, but I call it East 14. It's always gonna be 15 to me. But yeah, man, right now it's rush hour, so there's hella traffic everywhere. Feel me? But yeah, how's everybody doing out there? Hella street vendors. There's Taqueria San Jose. That place is okay. I've been there a couple times. I don't know if you guys ever been there. That place is pretty good too if you like tortas. You feel me? Like torta loca, they sell pretty bomb tortas right there. It's only to go, but they got cool tortas, and then there's a torta loca, and then there's Taqueria 16 de Septiembre. There's a bakery that used to be, if you're old school, you remember that used to be the 4-star pizza right there back in the days. Hella folks used to hang out there back in the days. There's a lot of good places to eat. Shouts out Watts. What's up, pimpin'? What's up, Watts Califas? Watts. It's just like Oakland. Swear to God, man, I've been to Watts before in Compton. That shit remind me of the town, bruh. It remind me of Oakland lightweight. I ain't even gonna lie. There's Bonanza's. That's the old school Bonanza store where they used to get your cholo clothing. There's the old National Dollar store. I know a lot of you motherfuckers been there before. There's Taqueria El Farolito. There's the old Mariscos where it used to be the giant burger, quarter pound giant. We're on 38, right by you see the gas station and La Ciudad de Mexico over there. Sounds like Taqueria, I mean, they're cool. It's not the best, but they cool. Look at this dude. See him? Trying to do tricks on his bike. But yeah, man, I've been to Watts though. Watts, that shit lightweight reminded me of Oakland. Especially, it kind of reminded me of the deep East Oakland, kind of. But this is like the Mexican hood or the Latino raza hood of Oakland right here. You feel me? The Fruitvale, we're in the 30s. We're about to be in the 40s. Little homie right there doing tricks on his bike. But yeah, man. Oakland, it's just like Compton. They got these now they got Guatemalan food trucks now. Now there's hella Guatemalans out here in Oakland. There didn't used to be. Watts is kind of mellow now, but there's a lot of baseheads still. See, there's a Chinese buffet. Someone's asking me about a buffet. There's a buffet on 42nd and International right there in East 14. That place over there is the Chinese buffet. I never been there, so I don't know if it's good. There's the Burger King over there. We're right by High Street. Man, Oakland was calming down, but Oakland been hella hot lately. There been hella shootings out here. There was just a fucking really bad shooting a couple days ago on the freeway where they shot 2 young girls. You feel me? This little nigga. But yeah, man. That party bus shooting, I talked about it a little bit. You feel me? That was pretty manny, man. They shot that. Over there trying to get high for you. But yeah, man, that was crazy, man. They shot that bus like fucking 50, 60, 70 times, man. Make no sense. There's Los Mexicanos Market. That's one of the oldest Mexican stores in East Oakland. Los Mexicanos Market. It's been there for hella years. Now I'm on East 14th. We're in the 45th Avenue. Folks waiting for the bus. If you old school, you remember when I used to be the talk of the town, Taqueria Morelia. You guys remember that shit? The old school talk of the town. That place used to be bomb. This fool, he's still riding his little bike. I'm in Oakland. I'm in East Oakland, homie. This is Oakland. I'm in the town. I'm in the 40s. 46 Ave. There used to be a Norteño gang here back in the day. It's called 46 Locals. Back in the days, the OG days. Nah, but this is East Oakland, bro. Well, it kind of remind you of Watts a little. Because you say you from Watts, right? Now we're on 50th. On 50th Ave. Yeah, by the Watchtowers. 51st Ave. There's a little barrio here now called 51st Ave Locals, I've heard. But, yeah, man. So we're in the 50s now. This is East Oakland and International, like Internacional. That doesn't look like Watts at all. Maybe a little bit. Watts is what? Buster. I don't know. I've been to Watts in South Central, and it looked very similar to this, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I went a lot of years ago, but it kind of reminded me of Oakland a little bit, bro. No lie. Not exactly like Oakland, but it was very similar, bro. But that was like 20 years ago, bro. 51st, yeah, I shouted out your hood, 51st Locals. That's what I heard. I heard there's a hood called 51st now. Back in the days, there used to be a 54th Locals too. Back when I was a youngster, there were no Daniels. You feel me? Now we're heading towards Seminary. Towards Seminary Block. Yeah, I know 51st Ave, man. There's a lot of raza on 54th. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic out here, man. Trust me. Right here, not so much, but, this is 57th Ave. This is where the SSLs used to be, the Sureños. Back in the days, the upstate Sureños, that used to be their hood over there. Looks like Central LA because his watch is kind of small. This is Seminary Ave. La Seminaria, Sem City. Malo from Malas Ortiz. Sounds familiar. Now we're in the 60s, Barrio 60s. The notorious hood from the documentary Children of Violence. You feel me? The hood of the UNT, Untouchables. And the hood of Felix Mitchell. You feel me? We're in the notorious Barrio 60s, the 60s. Reminds you of Compton and South Central, kinda. Yeah, man, this is an old school barrio right here. This is like a black and Raza hood, man. The 60s. This neighborhood got history right here. If you ever seen Children of Violence, this is where they filmed it, bro, in this neighborhood. And also Felix Mitchell, the famous drug dealer, was from out here too, bro, from this hood. The 60s is known, bro, from way back. And then when I was growing up, they had the UNT, the Untouchable 60s. You feel me? Yeah, man, this hood is known, bro. It has a lot of history. I'll give it that. The Barrio 60s, 60s. Those of you who know the 60s. That little kid's gonna get run over by this bus. Yeah, Oakland's near Berkeley, but Berkeley's on the other side of town, like going towards North Oakland. But I'm in East Oakland, so it's like on the opposite side of, like the other side of downtown Oakland. But yeah, we border Berkeley and we border San Leandro. That's 64th Ave right there. You feel me? The bus over here. They got these bus lanes in the middle of the streets now. So that's the 6-5 bill. So those projects right there used to be connected with the 6-9 bill. And that's where Felix Mitchell used to be. And also that's where Yuckmouth is from too. If you know the rapper Yuckmouth and Seagram, the rapper Seagram, they were from this hood. This was their old barrio. You feel me? Like I said, this area has a lot of history. I'm gonna show y'all the name. But yeah, man, I'm gonna show you guys the street where they filmed Children of Violence, the documentary. If you ever seen it, so we're over here on 69th and East 14. Down the street where the 69 Ville used to be, the projects. They're not there no more. They tore them down. The original ones, San Antonio Village, as it was called. That's where Felix Mitchell was from. You feel me? A lot of history in the town, man. A lot of Chicano and black history in this city, man. People don't even be knowing. That's why I like to tell the story, because nobody really talks about this stuff. So let's put it out there before it dies off. You feel me? You know, hopefully you guys like that video I made yesterday about the history of the barrios in Oakland. You feel me? The Oakland Coliseum is right down the street. Yep. You can't really see it from where I'm at, but yep, it's right down 6ix9ine. My cousin used to own a house right here on 6ix9ine. Well, he still does. He rents it now, but my cousin used to live on this street right here. And there's CP Banyan, the mortuary place. Hella fucking funerals and hella folks at that place. Actually, they show that mortuary in the end of Children of Violence when his brother gets killed by the police. That's where they filmed it. If you guys seen that documentary. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's the spot right there. CP Banyan, the mortuary place. A lot of homies, a lot of black folks got buried in that place, unfortunately. But yeah, man. En la ciudad de Oakland, motherfucker. So what's up with everybody, man? So I'm gonna show you the street where I showed it to you guys before, but this is the street. This is 65th Ave. This is where they filmed the documentary Children of Violence with Carlos Park and Bean. That's the wall they showed in the documentary where he was walking and was all tagged up. That was right there. This is the street where they were hanging out in the documentary. So this is the street where they filmed it. The documentary Children of Violence of the 60s. You feel me? This is their hood right here. 65th Ave. And they used to kick it off from here all the way down to like 61st, 60th, Seminary. So yeah, this was an old school Chicano barrio back in the days. Barrio 60s, Barrio 60s. Before they became UNT, the Untouchable, they were just the 60s or Barrio 60s. But yeah, this is the street where they filmed the documentary. I'm not sure what house it was, but I want to say it was possibly this one right here, because it kind of looked like it. This house right here. It's either that house that they showed in the documentary, or it's this one right here. I think it was that one right there. You feel me? Where that dude Carlos Parkin lived. The Bean. I'm pretty sure if you guys seen the documentary, it's on YouTube. You can watch the documentary. It's on there. But yeah, this is the street where they filmed it. For those of you who are always curious where they filmed the documentary at. But yeah, man, I'm gonna show you another spot where they showed. I'll show you another spot. It's funny. Yeah, but we're over here in the 60s in East Oakland. Now we're on Avenal. Look at that old school. Burning donuts, like, cause I smell tires and smoke. Some fool's trying to do a sideshow somewhere. Right here, look. Yeah, man. Gracias, bro. Oakland's an interesting town, man. I always tell people that. You feel me? Oakland's a hood, man. It's the motherfucking hood and the barrio, man, at the same time. Oakland's a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I said, kind of like a South Central. Kind of like a Watts in a way. A lot of Rasa, a lot of blacks. Feel me? There's a lot of Asians too. So right here, you see that building right there? In the documentary Children of Violence, that's where the dudes got stuck right there in the van. Remember the dude in the wheelchair, that dude Javier? I know that dude actually. He was a border brother. They got stuck right there where they were tripping, saying, oh man, the Norteños be around here. That was right there. That's where them fools got stuck in the van. If you've seen that documentary, Children in the Gang Wars, not Children of Violence, Gang Wars. The one that came out in 2007. Feel me? That was right there on that street where them fools got stuck in the van and they were tripping. But yeah, they were basically in Norteño territory in the 60s. You feel me? Like UNT territory. Now I'm on Foothill, the funky strip. This is where the sideshows originated. Those of you who know the sideshows on Foothill, that's where all that started. Where all that sideshow, burning donuts, that all started on this strip right here on Foothill. If you know, now you know, I say. But yeah, man, just was cruising around, wanted to show you guys a little bit about Oakland. You feel me? Finally got you live, East Coast, babe. Much love. Nice to see you. Love from the town. Hey, what's up, blood? I'm cruising down Foothill, bro. You feel me? I'm over here by Foothill, by Fairfax. I'm pretty sure you know where that's at. You know what I mean? I just did a random live feed where I was driving around Oakland. You know what I mean? I drove through your hood just a little while ago. I was over there by Quince. Wonder if they still got bomb squats in the town. What place? What place are you talking about? We're on Fairfax and East 14th. Weed squats? Oh yeah, they got some. I don't really smoke weed anymore, but yeah, they got some cool squats, I guess. I got a lot of pothead friends that can tell you. I don't know. I don't really smoke weed anymore. I used to back in the days. I'm gonna show you guys where Drew Down's from. You guys heard of the rapper Drew Down? This is his old hood right here. On 50th and Melrose. I don't know, bro. Probably both. I'm not sure, bro. I don't really smoke weed anymore. I haven't smoked weed. They're right here on 50th and Melrose. This is Drew Down's old hood. They actually got one of their albums are taking pictures in front of that liquor store. One of his second album. You feel me? Back in high school, they said it was bomb squad after school. The hood. That's right. On Melrose. I must have, let's keep on driving and smash down Big 15. I'll be there soon. I already smashed the East 15 just a little while ago. Maybe I'll drive by there again, but I drew by there just a little while ago. On the 50s, I don't know too much about the 50s. I mean, I know there was a 54th locals. I know the Sureños were on 57 for a minute. And I heard there's a hood called 51st now, but I don't know too much about the 50s, man. If you know some history, let me know. I could do a video. Send it my way. Send me the info. Just like the 40s. I mean, there was what? Only 41st cycles and 46 locals back in the days. The stupid 40s, as they used to call it. Yeah, man. And you know, Drew Down and all them guys, CNH and all them dudes were from here, from the 50s. You know what I mean? If you did a video about the 50s, I'll see what's up, bro. I'll see what's up. I'll do a bottle tours of the 50s. Now that I remember, Fat Bammer Sacks on 73rd behind. So right here, this is the same liquor store. In the album where the song "Can You Feel Me," this is the street. You can see those streets down there, and Drew Down's like he's right in the middle of the street in that picture of that album. So yeah, this is Drew Down's old hood right here. Drew motherfucking Down, the pimp of the year. What y'all know about that? That's before hyphy or any of that shit, bro. That's like mob music. My era. In the streets of the motherfucking 50s. Yup. This is that dude's, that Vato's hood. From the town. La Cincuenta. Yeah, man, the 60s, the 50s. Remember, Drew Down was locked up in Santa Rita, yup. I got locked up in Santa Rita. There's Fremont High School right there. For those of you. I was supposed to go to that high school, but like I said before, I ended up going to Sacramento to Hiram Johnson, so I lived out there for 3 years during my high school years. But I was supposed to go to fucking Fremont. If I wouldn't have moved to Sac, I would have ended up going to Fremont High School. You feel me? So now we're on High Street. Corner of High Street and Foothill. South Central LA, 213. What's up, homie? Out here in East Oakland, 510. Welcome to my live feed. In the town business. Hey man, South Central LA, I was telling somebody from Watts earlier, South Central kind of reminds me of Oakland a little bit. Because I've been to South Central before. And I shit you not, it reminded me of Deep East Oakland a little bit. Hit the like. That's right, hit the like. Thanks, MacArthur Productions. So now I'm going down High Street, the High Street Bank Boys. Old school barrio, old school hood. There's a Cardenas Market, the big Mexican grocery store. Used to be Mi Pueblo, now it's Cardenas. Back in the days, if you remember those Albertsons, way back in the days. And remember the Church's Chicken used to be right there back in the days. And then that shopping center's still there. Estamos en la High Street, or like los mexicanos la llamaban la High. That's what my mom used to say, allá en la High. Yeah, man, but we're on High Street International, or East 14th. Just kicking it. So I already went down East 14th. I already went down Foothill. I'm gonna go down Sam, man. I got caught up in this damn light. Come on, man. There's those Mexicanos Market, like I was telling you earlier. That's one of the oldest Mexican grocery stores in East Oakland. Been there for hella years. Been there like 40 years now. You feel me? That was like the only major grocery store. Does West Oakland have Rasa history? Hell yeah, it has Rasa. See my first high school chase right there as a kid. Yeah, I seen my first high school chase on 36 in Foothill when I was a little kid in the dirty 30s. But yeah, West Oakland, the original Mexican barrio used to be in West Oakland before it was over here. East Oakland was all white back in the days. You feel me? And used to be a lot of Portuguese, Italians, Irish, some Rasa, but most of the Rasa and blacks were in West Oakland back in the days. But yeah, man, Rasa has a lot of history in Oakland, man. It's just sad that nobody talks about it and it's not documented. That's why I've been documenting the history of Rasa in the town, because we have a long history here, man. People think it's only Africanos, that black people are the only people in Oakland, but that's not true, man. That is not true at all. Yeah, Oakland has a long history with black people. I get it, bro. You know, but yeah, Rasa, I mean, it's Califas, bro. Califas have been here forever, man. And that's just how it is. It's no different than South Central, Compton, or Watts is looked at as being only a black place, but there's hella Rasa out there too. Because I've been to South Central and I've been to Compton and I've seen hella Rasa out there. It's the same with Oakland, bro. So now we're going down San Leandro Street, where I grew up. Richmond and Compton are Mexican now. Yeah, there's hella Mexicans in Richmond. Oakland too, man. There's hella Rasa in Oakland now. I mean, there's always been Rasa in Richmond and Oakland, bro. Always. The only thing is, back in the days there was more Africanos, but it's always been Rasa in. Yeah, same here in Oakland. There's more Rasa and Asians and even whites than there are blacks. And before it used to be more blacks and there was some Rasa and Asians. Not too many whites when I was growing up, but now in Oakland there's a lot of Rasa, bro. Richmond too. So this is my neck of the woods. This is where I'm originally from. I grew up over here at the bottom of Fruitvale, like going towards Alameda by Jingletown. I remember I used to have some cousins in those houses back in the days. But yeah, I grew up down here. I'm going to show you my street where I grew up. The block, East 7th Street. That's where I'm originally from. I lived there until I was 12. No, I was about 14 when I left. And then I kicked it there a lot in the late 90s, 2000, early 2000s, man. That's a lot of memories in that block. I'm about to take you guys down there. A lot of gentrification down there, though, big time, man. It ain't the same as it used to be when I was growing up there. A lot of white folks now. Shit, I ran the red light. Oops. What did somebody say? Somebody said something about San Leandro. Did you ever do San Leandro? I heard it, but only been a nice part. There's some kind of barrio hoods areas, San Leandro, especially off of East 14th. I haven't been there. I've been there obviously 1,000 times, but I haven't done a barrio tours. But maybe I will. The Dro City. I'm gonna go down there. There's Elmwood. There's the Fruitvale Bridge over there. You guys see it? And this is East 7th Street. This is my motherfucking barrio. This is where I grew up when I was a kid. And I hung around here for hella long in the late 90s, early 2000s. East 7th block. This is the block where Jose grew up, man. Hella fucking memories. You passed by there yesterday? Yep. This is where I'm from, bruh. I know I haven't lived here in almost 30 years, but man, this motherfucker still feels like home, even 30 years later, you feel me? Like I said, I used to kick it here a lot in the 2000s. The Big East 7, I used to kick it here in the late 90s, early 2000s with Fat and all them fools. I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about, my boy Anthony, Chris, and Black Rob, and all them fools out here, man. The homies. The homie Goat from East 7th Street. That's the house I grew up in. You see that house right there? That's the house I grew up in. That gray house right there. That's where I grew up as a kid. The 7 motherfucker, East 7th Street. But yeah, I grew up in that house, and I'll show you the other house where I grew up in. Yeah, man, I seen hella crazy shit on this street, man, when I was growing up here. This street was wild, man. It was wild, I'm telling you. But this is where I'm from. I also lived on Chapman Street before I left this neighborhood. When I told you guys I left to Sacramento for a couple years, I lived here. This was the last street. I'm on Chapman Street, East Oakland, right around the corner from East 7. But right here, that's the house I used to live in. That's the last house I used to live in right there before I moved to Sacramento on Chapman Street. I used to live there when the 89th earthquake hit. You feel me? But yeah, man, hella memories here. Then I moved to Sacramento and I went. But yeah, I ended up leaving to Sacramento for a couple years. I went to Hiram Johnson. You feel me? I made a video about that. If you guys go down, you'll find it. But yeah, man, some cool memories in Sacramento too. When I was living out in Sac, it was pretty cool out there. It was different, definitely different than Oakland, but I have some pretty cool memories in Sacramento too. So for those of you who don't know, this is the bay, the waterfront, the wharf. You feel me? Spent a lot of time down here. That was 5-0 right there. Yeah, I remember San Leandro used to have hella Portuguese back in the days. Now there's a lot of Asians, a lot of Rasta, a lot of blacks too. You feel me? I'm on Glass Clock. Look at this, all this, how they gentrified this area. See, this area was all warehouses and factories. But look at all this. They built condos. Hello. Neighborhood days when I was a kid. You feel me? When I was growing up here. But now they brought all the white folks out here. Gentrification has its good and its bad, but man, it prices the fuck out of people, man. There's a 7-Eleven. I was at that 7-Eleven when the 89 earthquake hit. I was right there. I was standing right in front of that fucking store. We're right here by the Alameda Bridge. Hella traffic. Damn, man. There's hella traffic. But yeah, I was right there in front of that 7-Eleven, right behind Nico's. Yeah, it looks different now, bro. But yeah, I was right there at the restaurant Nico's. What was I doing? I was at the 7-Eleven, going to buy some snacks because we were going to watch the World Series, the Battle of the Bay, between the Giants and the A's. And I was right in front of the door when the earthquake hit. Like, I had the door in my hands right when the earthquake hit. You feel me? All right, bro. One love to the homie from Sakra. But yeah, man, 89, that's what's up. We're from Tucson. What's up, bro? Yeah, man, the 89 earthquake, that shit was wild, bro. That shit was hella crazy. Man, it's traffic jam over here. Still mad we won at 89. Oh yeah, the A's did win that, huh? That was back in the days. What up, Compton in the house? Compton in the house. What's up, Compton? We had a few homies on here from Compton, Watts. I seen South Central. Well, welcome to East Oakland. What's up, brother? Welcome to the town. To Jingletown. I mean, that's right. JT. I'm gonna take you guys down Jingletown. I'm on East 10th and 2900 in the Doves. But this is Jingletown. This is the barrio Factone and his brother Goyle. Famous hood. This hood has a lot of history too. This is another barrio with a lot of history, bro. This is the hood where Factone, Antonio de Leon came from. This is the hood where his brother Goyle, the Jingletown gang, it goes all the way back to the Pachuco era. You feel me? It used to be a Portuguese neighborhood, but now it's mostly raza. And yep, I was watching Lady in the Tramp and eating tamales that day when the earthquake hit. But yeah, man, this is a famous hood, bro. This is a hood with hella history. You feel me? Some people say the Border Brothers have roots in this neighborhood as well, because there were Border Brothers here in the early 90s. But it has a long history. Jingletown, JT. You feel me? Never had a problem with no one from Jingletown, man, because I grew up basically here, man. Because I was from East 7, but we would come to Jingletown all the time. There's La Barca Market. What's up, man? One love to all the homies in the South. I'm not on no Norte Sur trip. Is Jingletown Norte? I have no idea if the new generation is Norte, bro. You know what I mean? There's a famous church, the Mary Help of Christians. That's the famous Catholic church out here. In Spanish, the Mexicans used to call it Maria Auxiliadora. And there's Bosco. There's the little park. You feel me? JT was treacherous. Yeah, back in the day, my brother got jumped in Jingletown back in the days. In the 80s. It was off the hook in Jingletown back in the days. But yeah, man, I give this barrio, man, I give it its respect. It's one of the older barrios in Oakland, just like East 15th is, just like 38th is. You feel me? Watch car in the house. But this is an old school barrio, man. Has its history, has put in its work, and is known. You know what I mean? Anywhere you go in Oakland, this hood is known. You feel me? Jingletown is known for sure. And I don't take nothing away from it. It's all respect to the homies from JT. You feel me? So where's the homie from Quince? You still on here, bro? If he ain't on here, then I ain't going towards Quince. Because I already went by there. But if you on here because you say you from Virginia, you out in Virginia, I'll drive down the hood. But if not, I already went down there. Oh, you still on there? All right, I'll drive one more time through Quince because I was just there a little while ago when I first started this, but I'll go one more time just for you, bruh. So stay on the line. Hit up East. I hit it up earlier when I first started the live, but I'll hit it up one more time. I'll hit up Quince, East 15th. Another barrio that dates back to the Pachuco era, bro. You feel me? People don't know. Some of these hoods go back to the 1940s. To the 1940s, to the Zoo Suiters and the Pachucos and the Hondos. That's back in the days. That's only OGs who were around in the 40s and 50s know that. But because I know so many OGs, a lot of them gave me Clecha some game about what Oakland was like back in the 40s and 50s. So you know, I'm a real Oakland Chicano historian. Because I know my history for sure about Oakland. But yeah, Quince, another block, man, that got mad history, man. It has an old school history from going way back to the Zoo Suit era. You feel me? Been over 15 years. That's how I get my info. Yeah, man, but like I was saying, originally, the original gang that used to be in the 1940s was called the 23rd Ave Gang. In the 1940s was a Zoo Suit gang. And that gang eventually became the East 15th San Antonio Park gang in the 70s. You feel me? Bro, watching this makes me want to go to 22nd to the taco truck. Oh, to Sinaloa's? Yeah, man. I like the other one, though, on 29th, Gruyense. That's my favorite spot. You feel me? So now we're on 23rd, not 23rd, 22nd, and yeah, man, we'll go down Quince one more time just for you guys. Down East 15th. There's a taco truck you're talking about, Taco Sinaloa. Hey, homie from Virginia, you remember when that used to be the AMW root beer spot? That's OGs only remember that shit right there, bro. But there's tacos. Yeah, when it used to be the AMW root beer spot back in the days. Now it's Taco Sinaloa. So right here, hit good right now. So right here we're on East 15th and 22nd, the notorious barrio known as Quince. East 15th, like I told you guys before, I met MC Hammer here back in '89 when he was filming a video, making a movie here. But right here we're on Quince, bro. Your block, your barrio, homie. You feel me? There's an alleyway. Remember the alleyways? But like I was saying, you remember the alleyway? There's the other alleyway right there. You feel me? That's where I remember all the homies used to kick it at back in the days. You got married at St. Anthony's, that's San Antonio, by San Antonio Park. You feel me? But yeah, this is the old school Quince barrio right here. Best objectives I ever had. But yeah, man, right here I seen MC Hammer right here on 23rd and East and Quince and East 15th making the video. There's a little store. They opened it up again. It was closed for a while. You feel me? But yeah, man, I'm right here in your hood. There's L's Barbershop down there. I'll go around the corner real quick. But yeah, man. Hey, remember the old library where Street Academy used to be? Look at what they got here now. You're gonna hit the 30s. I was in the 30s already. I already hit up all those hoods, bro. The dirty 30s right next to the Murder Doves. Yeah. Yeah, I was in the 30s. I'm not going back that way no more because I got to head back towards downtown area. But, yeah, man, I'm on East 14th. So I'm back on 23rd Ave showing homeboy his old hood because he said he's in Virginia. There's L's Barbershop. You remember that spot, right? It's still there, man. Still there. L's Barbershop all these years. You feel me? There's a billiard place. There's East 15th, 23rd. You know what I mean? Al's Barbershop. There's a little Mexican store, Mi Ranchito. There's a taco truck. You feel me? There's Garfield Elementary School on Foothill on 23rd. Now I'm going to head towards San Antonio Park and I'm going to have to end this, but Quince hood, yep. Barrio Quince. I've been to Oakland like 2 years ago. I've seen Guatemalan's Bakery. There's a lot of Guatemalans in Oakland. I used to since the 70s. Yeah, there's a lot of Guatemalans now in Oakland. When I was growing up, there weren't none, bro. That's a new population of people that's been here about the last 10 years. But back in the days, I don't remember any Guatemalans. If there were any, it was a handful of them. You feel me? Yeah, a lot now, but when I was growing up, I don't remember. Because I'm half Salvadorian and Mexican. There weren't even really too many Salvadorians in Oakland. When I was growing up, the only Latinos you really seen in Oakland, there was a lot of Chicanos. There was a lot of people from Texas, from New Mexico. And there was a lot of Puerto Ricans and Mexicanos. You feel me? But not very many Guatemalans back then, bro. Just very few. Very few Salvadorians, too, and Hondureños. Okay, here have Guatemalan and Michoacano. Yeah, man, it was mostly, back in the days, it was mostly people from Jalisco and Durango and Michoacan, Chavinda. A lot of people from Chavinda back in the days. You feel me? But, yeah, now there's a lot of Guatemaltecos, bro. But when I was growing up, there weren't very many, bro. Back in the 80s and 90s, I don't remember too many. So there's San Antonio Park. I know the homie that's in Virginia remembers this park. Yeah, now there's everything, man. Now there's a lot of Salvadorians, there's a lot of Guatemalans, there's a lot of Hondureños too. There's also Colombians. I'm starting to meet a lot of Colombians and Peruvians. It's starting to get mixed out here, man. You get a little bit of everything. But yeah, man, there's the famous San Antonio Park. That's another park that has hella history with Chicanos, man. That used to be Quince's old hood, Barrio San Antonio Park. It also history with the Chicano moratorium in the 1960s. You feel me? The lowriders used to cruise here back in the days. A lot of history at this park, man. A lot of Raza history. Used to go to Garfield and Roosevelt. Yeah, man. Roosevelt's right up the street. But yeah, man. San Antonio Park, brother. I've been coming to San Antonio. I got pictures of me in San Antonio Park when I was a baby, bro. So my family's been coming to this park for years, man. I have like vague memories at this park when I was hella little. You feel me? Right there in the gazebo. I can remember hanging out there when I was hella little. I mean, there was a lot of Puerto Ricans and Mexicans in East and West Oakland back in the 40s and 50s. What they doing over here? They having a little something. But West Oakland was the original barrio, bro. The original barrio used to be in West Oakland back in the 40s and 50s. A lot of Puerto Ricans, a lot of Chicanos, a lot of people from New Mexico and Texas. A lot of braceros that came from Mexico. You feel me? But there's still some Puerto Ricans in Oakland. There's a Puerto Rican restaurant in on Fruitvale. I went there today. It's called La Perla, right there across the street from Farmer Joe's. Right there by Fruitvale in the Diamond District. Used to be that around 92, 93. Yeah, man. Remember when they used to do the Cinco de Mayo festival here at San Antonio Park? Back in the 90s, 80s, and 90s? That was the old school days. They would have the parade on East 14th. Back in the days. That was in the old days, man. But yeah, man, a lot of history, a lot of memories of San Antonio Park, man. I remember a lot of stuff at this park, man. A lot of Chicano history at this park, for sure. For those of you who know Oakland, this park has a lot of history, bro, with Raza. Going way back, you know. But yeah, man, I mean, this is my hometown, bro. I love Oakland. That's why I do this, man, because instead of fucking up the city and destroying the city, man, I get love back to the city, man. Because this city has been shitting on, abused, and re-abused, man. And we don't need that, man, because Oakland's really a beautiful city, man. It's just a shame some of us don't appreciate the beauty of Oakland, man. That's real, and I'm keeping it real, man. That's how I feel, at least. You feel me? I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I was on 64. I was on 65th just a little while ago. Yeah, West Oakland's hella changed now. I like West Oakland, man. I used to kick it in West Oakland back in the days. But yeah, I was on 65th and 64th and 63rd just a little while ago when I first started this live feed. Now we're in Funktown. Now we're in Funktown. That's the name of this is where I'm from, where I'm at. One of BB's in the early 90s. Your brother probably had there. Someone got killed that day. 38 was D. We all got together. Yeah, man, my brother was in a lot of that stuff, bro. He probably knew a lot of people you knew. My brother had funk with E15 for a while because one of his homies got killed by some dudes from out there. Funktown got Puerto Ricans. Yeah, a lot of Asians, a lot of Puerto Ricans, Chicanos. Funktown is where Wino Park used to be. I used to go to this school right here, Franklin, when I was a kid. I went to this school for a while, back in the days. You ever heard of Chicano Park? Yeah, I heard of Chicano Park. All those apartments, E15, 23rd, it's all was Quince in the early 90s. Yeah, I remember that. I remember when Quince used to be deep right there on East 15th and 23rd. All that whole strip right there was just deep with homies back in the days. That shit was wild back then. I remember that. But yeah, man, there was also the old school Wino Park in Funktown. That was an old barrio. They used to exist back in the day. Watch, I'll show it to you guys. Me and Pop's talking about how Oakland always has been a place that's called to done with. Yeah, man, the working class are getting screwed in Oakland, bro, with some of the politics going on. They act like they're so progressive and liberal, bro, but look at how they treat people of color and working class. You feel me? Pushing us out of here and gentrifying the whole place. And, lining their pockets with developer money. You feel me? That's real. So this is the hood that was called Wino Park back in the 80s. And I talked about them a little bit in my Oakland Chicano gang video I did yesterday. But yeah, the Wino Park locals, it was like kind of like a Baisa gang. They were cholos. They used to kick it right here at Clinton Square Park. Back in the days, I tell people this used to be a little barrio. Now the Asians took over. But back in the 80s and 90s, there was a lot of Mexican stores that used to be right here. And there used to be a Mexican movie theater over there called the Plaza Theater. Those of you who are old enough to remember that. Frank Ward. Oh, yeah. The Ward brothers. Oh, yeah, I remember you. You were talking to me about that, about the Mac and all that. Yeah. Yeah, but right there, that used to be the Plaza Theater. Look, that's Wino Park, Clinton Square Park back in the days. See that park now. Hella homeless people now. But yeah, man, big pimping. Frank Ward was the Mac. That was the real Mac, man. That was the original Mac. There's Jackson's Liquor. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna leave it at this. I've been on here way past an hour and cruising around Oakland for a little bit. I'm gonna leave it at this. White people came back, but I'm out here on 11th and Foothill and East 12 in Funktown. I'm gonna talk to y'all later, man. Be sure to subscribe, support the channel, leave any messages, and I'm gonna drop another video today about the Pachucos in Oakland. I did one before, but I didn't like the way that one came out, so I'm gonna do a new version of it today when I get home, and that'll be coming out. I mentioned the Pachucos a little bit in my video yesterday, but I'm gonna go more in depth in the history of that, and I do have an older video of it, but I will remake it because I don't like how the old one came out. All right, y'all, late.